Alright, welcome to another drawing live stream. I think we're gonna draw in Calipague today, maybe. Ooh. Maybe some clips. Let's try Calipague first. No, let's go to Clip Studio. But today we are dissociating sorry, give me a sec here. Today we are dissociating and doing our best to chill out because I am stressed. I am so stressed. I am very stressed. I'm beyond stressed. Oh my, I can't even describe to you just how stressed I am. Oof. But I'm doing my best every single day to do what the state of Washington has enforced into my brain for nearly 8 years, and that is dissociate. Draw. Go to animations and drawing. And so we're going to do that for a little bit. And hopefully that gets that tingly feeling out of the bottom of my feet of stress, fear, panic. Because today is just a stressful day. Yesterday was a stressful day. The day before that was too. Today is even much more stressful, and tomorrow will be even more. I hope that's not the case for everybody. Unfortunately, it is for me, but... And while I don't want to pass off depressions, gosh, I just need to talk about it right now. Like, not the specifics, just the feeling. And I feel like, like, I want to, like, talk about it, record it, put down in more notes, and, like, I want to draw it, I want to animate it, but, ooh, that feeling of PTSD is, like, the most extreme of fear, And when you do it, it's so crippling. It's just, you get lost in it, and, like, you feel that feeling of like, ooh, I deserve justice. And I do. I deserve justice. And I have rights. And I think to myself, God, every time I try and like talk about it to myself, to my recording, to anybody, it's like it cripples me and I just want to go to bed. And I hope nobody else feels like that, because it is a god-awful feeling. Now, for my character, I'm not certain if I want to make him, like, anatomically correct here. That's a lot for me to, like, animate all the time. And I'm also thinking about the idea of, like, plushies. Of like, plushies. And, oh gosh, that's so annoying to hear that background noise. Let's see. Of plushies, and I don't know what to create because my mind is so stressed. I have no, like, generative, creative, like, thoughts going on in my head right now. I've just got, like, stressors, you know what I mean? Just absolute stressors. It's like, how do you draw a stressor, you know what I mean? I think oftentimes a stressor can't really just be drawn in a single image, but rather that of an animation that's well constructed. I think the image leaves too much room for others to interpret, and an animation really kind of just solidifies what is. But like I say, every time I try to go do that, I break down. Like right now, like I'm having a struggle of like not just imaginative creating, but like holding my stylus all together. Like every time I go and I do this, like right here at the end, like I just like my nerves like feel like they're shooting through me and it's like, ooh, stress, 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 more stress, more stress. How much more stress can a human take? I don't want to know. I think I've taken enough. Maybe we give him stick legs. Like a real body, but everything else is stick. Like stick legs and stick arms. And just like the blue man, he lives a stick life. No. See how that looks. See, it just doesn't anatomically make sense. Like, what is this? What is this? Is this his whole body? Is this where his belly button is? Yeah, I could do that. That makes sense. I like that. And then what? These are like his shorts or something that he's wearing? I don't think I need to cross it over. I'll just go like that for our for my new style. I was thinking maybe for the arms, I could also do this. In fact, I am. But not too much. No. I just don't like the body. I like the head though. What if humans were like that? Oh, and then we could put their little hands out here like this. But they can never catch anything. Like let's say he goes to catch a baseball. And he's like, oh no, he can't catch it. Or wait, it's way too far away. And he's like, oh no. And he tries to go dive for it. I like this as a good character. We're going to keep him like this. I think for the head, I'm going to have to do this. So kind of like little chicken men, really. You know what I mean? Like little chicken humans is what we created here. Let's try and give him some chicken hair. I don't know the kind of hair chickens have. Let's see, let me think here. I think it's like a hawk thing going on or something. But he's definitely human, right? Well, he's not human, but I mean like humanoid. In this universe, humans are chickens. Okay, now we gotta give him eyes. I like his body because it looks like a face. Like it's asleep. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Let's give him some eyes. We're getting big eyes. This chicken's got big old giant eyes, right? That's the size of a chicken's eyes, right? In real life. Kind of, I don't know. I feel like that might be like maybe a rat character. Like chickens are always stressed out, and so that's how I feel. Is stressed out. I'm a stressed out chicken. This chicken's very cynical. Not depressed, just cynical. Oh, I like this character. Let's color him real quick. Give us an idea. And then let's draw some marshmallows. Keep it real simple here. It's my character. He's blue today. He's blue today. He got sick and got blue. I just want to see the effect. All right, let's see. We'll put him standard. I don't think he'd work as a brown character from his shape, but oh. Trying to get a very specific chocolatey mocha. I think I went too dark. Oh, I like him. He's nice. I like him, he's nice. I think he's like, he's always like socially aware of what's going on, and he's very upset that everything is like nonsensical, and so he's cynical about it, but he's not depressed, and he's like, ah, how can I change this? You know, and then he's like, AI, how can I solve problem? I like him. He's cool. This is one of my new favorite characters. I'm gonna call him Fred. Um, um, oh, it's gotta have a unique name. Fills up. Fills up. His name is Fills Up. Fills Up. That's his name, is Fills Up. He just keeps filling up with that cynicalism. Fills up. There you go, Fills Up. I like you as a character. I'm gonna put you in a folder. I'm not gonna name you, but I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna put you over here, Fills Up. I like him. Look at this. Look at this coolness. Could you imagine him animated? In different poses? Like maybe he gets frustrated, he goes on a tear. He's like, ah, I'm gonna organize all these books. I'm gonna clean this garbage can. I'm gonna vacuum over here. Ah, what is this? You didn't do your taxes? Ah, oh no, I'm gonna do them for you. Ah. Yeah, I can see him as a good cartoon character. Alright, let's try another one. Different style now, different style. I like his pen size, but let's go up a little. We're doing our best to dissociate away from anxiety. So the least I talk about it, the more you know I'm further away from it. Or should we draw like an evil character? Let me think here. I'm thinking of his eyes. Maybe I'll go down just a little bit more. Yeah. Maybe we can create some like Alien Hunter series. We'll just give it highlights is what we'll do. Actually, I'll just color it in and then give it highlights, I think. What if we did this as a new style? Gosh darn it. I want it to be a solid lining on. Which is up or down? Pretty sure it's down. It's one of them. There we go. I figured it out. Too much. Well, I guess we could create a couple of cartoon heads as opposed to full bodies. Knock those out of the way. Ooh, and I could throw those up on my website. We'll color them in afterwards, I think. Nah, I'll color you in. Yeah. That was weird. It just went like dim, you know what I mean? Dimmity dim. Well, that's just a thing it does. My other tablet does that too. I'm actually glad this one does it so that I know that the other one's not broken. Must be a Samsung issue. I'm pretty sure on that one. I can't do a Stewie impersonation, but I was watching Seth MacFarlane yesterday. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see it. Must be a Samsung. No, see, I can't do that. No, I lost it. Terrible. And now I've created a complex for myself. Fantastic. I jest, but also speak the truth at the same time. I don't think I'll be doing that voice ever again. No. Let's see. What would be something funny he would say? You got to throw the football, Brian. Yeah, see, I can't do it. I sound more like a British knockoff version of him or something that was made in America from a person pretending to be British. I like him. He's cool. So you make him standard green? And what color are we gonna make the wings? It's gotta be contrast to it. So I think like a purple, a green and purple, and then maybe some orange. We'll do orange for the what do they call these spiky things? Clavicles? No. I don't know what oh, hey, see, look, the brightness came right back up there again. Cool beans. Must be a way to like reduce overheating or something. No, I think they call these things the bicuspids, or is this the God, what's that word I'm looking for? That's that thing on everybody's front chest right here, the bones that connect our shoulders. What the heck are these things called again? Your collarbone. Your collarbone. That's the word. The collarbone. I think those are called the collarbone. I lost the joke in its details, and now I'm a joke. All right. Hey, cool. Look at this. Beautiful. Perfect. I love this. Let's see this in a group. A group theory. Not just a theory, but a group theory. All right. Let's see him floating around. Woo! I gotta make the eyes white if I ever put a different background on there. Woo! I'm gonna get you, Philip. I'm gonna get you, fills up. I'm gonna get you, fills up. No, don't get me. Why am I in this world? This doesn't make sense to me. All right, we're gonna put him next to fills up because they're best friends now. Largely because I say so, but... And this is a big but. No, I'm just kidding. How funny is that like two half circles, whoops, I guess it would be together unless like it's just a big old booty. And then if you go two full circles, that's eyes. Or like a diagram of a booty, I guess, like that. But we're going eyes. Because I like to do cartoon eyes. And then we're going to work on an animation at some point. We're going to call these guys flatheads. This new character. This is Flathead Jones. No, he can't have, well, yeah, he can have hair. Flatheads can have hair. Well, he's not a crayon, so... Actually, you know what? Flatheads cannot have hair. I think we're just going to keep him flat like that. This will be cool, because then, like, say he gets a bump on his head, and then it raises up, and then it's like, I don't know, whatever that cartoon thing is from, oh, now I think about it. Like, it raises up, and like, oh, he got something on his head, he got it on his noggin, and gets pushed back down. But I think we'll go better with this one. Oh, he got a big old bump on his head. Oh, maybe he's got like a light right here. Maybe he's a robot. No, I like Flathead. I like Flathead. What do I call him? Flathead Fillmore? Oh no, I think I make it Master Shake. Hang on a second. Is this Master Shake? Shake Zula? The Mike Rula? The Wanna Trip? Something... Ula? Is this Shake? Is this Shake? I think it's a Shake we drew here. I think we just drew Master Shake by accident. Well, let's go ahead and pay homage to Master Shake. Oh, there it goes again. Nope, that don't fix it. I think how Shake's mouth is. I think it's just like this. It is. But what if it was like this? That's because he got stung by a bee. Yeah, he got stung by a bee, and he's like, oh no, I've been stung by bees. I'm Master Shake, and I've been stung by bees. Master Shake stung by bees is what we're going to call this. Let's put a smiley face right there for it. Master Shake says, no! Does Master Shake even have a nose? No, he doesn't, but what if he did? I always wondered. Oh, that would look pretty weird, actually. There should be an episode where he gets a nose transplant. He's like, no bees can stop me. Actually, he's gonna say, yeah, I destroyed your nest. What are you gonna do about it? I think that's funny. This will be a fan art. I should start to get more into fan art, but like my fan art, like what I'm a fan of. I like the Shake Zula. I like Frylock. I like Meatwad. Meatwad's one of my favorites. Poor Carl. Every time Carl tries to like go and succeed and do something, you've got Master Shake here conspiring and ruining his life.
Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, it's a styrofoam session. Got that 3-minute lesson in culinary regression. Peel the paper lid just a bit, let the steam escape. See the dehydrated landscape, a sagitmetric shape. Got them peas like tiny pebbles, carrots cut like orange dust. A Cooper's wrinkle wiggly fiction held together by its crust. The instructions on the side are a universal law. Just add water, it's a mantra for the hungry and the raw. Seriously, beat drops back in harder with more bass. Cup of noodles, what it is, it's a sodium attack, a nutritional abyss. You can never give it back. It ain't health food, it's a mood, a cheap and salty fix. You asking about the vitamins, man, get out of the mix. It's a styrofoam banquet, a questionable tree.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
About the old days, the flavor unabashed, monosodium glutamate, the packet that they stashed. MSG, the magic key for tongues that couldn't taste. Now the label screams no added, like they cleaned up all the waste. Listen, you can lecture on the evils of the G, but my fork is scraping polymers. What you trying to tell me? I'm eating.
I ain't gonna get away with it without having to do this.
Might as well the good stuff, make the flavor hit just right.
No, I gotta do that.
To a simple heavy kick drum and hi-hat thump, thump, thump. Give me that MSG back thump. It's 2 a.m. I'm sketching, got my micro pen in hand. Lost inside the details of a fantasy command. Stomach starts to rumble, got that low budget desire. Only one thing in the kitchen gonna quench that hungry fire. questionable trees. Beat fades out with the sound of chopsticks hitting the bottom of an empty styrofoam cup. Yo, check the mic. 1, 2. It's a styrofoam session. Got that 3-minute lesson in culinary regression. Peel the paper lid just a bit. Let the steam escape. See that dehydrated landscape, a sad geometric shape. Got them peas like tiny pebbles. Carrots cut like orange dust. A compressed.
Shoot, what was his lid color? Was it blue?
They talk about the old days, the flavor unabashed, monosodium, glutamate, the packet that they stashed, MSG, the magic key for tongues that couldn't taste. Now the label screams, no at it like they cleaned up all the waste. Listen, you can lecture on the evils of the G, but my fork is scraping polymers. What you trying to tell me? I'm eating hot bone soup, a petroleum delight. Might as well have the good stuff, make the flavor hit just right. Beat breaks down to a simple, heavy kick drum and hi-hat.
Let me get a cookie real quick. Did somebody comment on the lips? I think somebody on Facebook commented about the lips of Sheikh Zula. Them are some funny lips, are they not? Bam 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 bam. Sheikh Zula, Sheikh Zula. The mic gorilla. Bum 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 bum. There we go. I like this guy over here too. I think he would be Sheikh's friend. He'd be like, Sheikh, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you good things. Let's go rob a 7-Eleven. And Sheikh's like, are you sure that's a good idea? And he's like, I'm your friend. You have to listen to me. And he's like, well, that does make sense. All right, let's go get Meatwad. And he's like, no, we do this alone at midnight. And then he like, I don't know, cocks a banana. He's like, click, click. And he's like, oh man, this guy's serious. I like this guy right here. I'm gonna move him off to the side without coloring him. We'll leave that up to imagination. And then let's draw. How about a small character? Let's take a little marshmallow man. Doing marshmallow things. I like him, he's cute. This is a nice one. Like if I were to give somebody a tattoo on the fly, which I would never do because I don't ever want to give anybody a tattoo, but if I had to on the fly, this would be this one. I wouldn't want to sit here and have to do this all day. I'd want to just quickly throw this in here. And then I'd pretend the trip and I'd go, whoops, oh, I'm so sorry about that. My apologies. And he'd be like, what do you mean your apologies? And I'd be like, Well, I created an error, and they're like, what do you mean you created an error? And be like, well, unfortunately, in my line of profession, when there's an error, it's permanent forever. And he's like, what? And I'd be like, yeah. Sometimes I slip, dude. And he says, well, how does the marshmallow look? And I go, I've done better. And then somebody else comes in for a cheeseburger tattoo. And I say, they go, I want a really big cheeseburger. And I'm like, you mean like in size or like what? And he's like, no, I just wanted, just like, a standard big cheeseburger, a double Mac or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. You want a double Mac, huh? I think they put the lettuce at the bottom now. You want a double Mac, huh? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you want a double Mac, huh? And he's like, yeah, dude, you're scaring me. And I'm like, I'm a stranger with an ink pen or an ink needle. And he's like, oh, well, that is a good point. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna give you a double Mac. And he's like, do you even know what a double Mac is? I'm like, I've heard of them. I think. Remind me again. And then he tells me, and I say, I'm going to make you a double Mac. And so now I'm making him a double Mac right now. With sesame seeds from Sesame. You know the land of Sesame where they get the seeds? One sesame seed is shaped like a heart. It's a rarity. He got lucky. And it's also got eyes and a personality. He's saying, oh my God! Alright. And then at the bottom, there's going to be like some lettuce. Oh, but we have to have some bacon. Because I know that the customer asked for bacon on it. Oh, I think I went too dark on that. There we go. Oh, we got awkwardly silent. I was thinking about the music and just how awesome it is. And that's too much of lettuce. We're gonna bring you down here, and then we're gonna give you an end bun. Gotta have a big ol' end bun. Like a Texas toast, almost like. But it's soft and sweet like a brioche, but better. Actual soft. Okay. Now that's a good looking double burger right there. Or a double cheese. Whatever we call this. It's an X-rated burger. I don't think that belongs on there. It doesn't go well with it. Now that I messed up, I feel like I have a complex. And so after this, we're going to draw a building structure with scaffolding. Oh, hey, I like his eyes. It's got a mouth already. The sesame seeds are his eyes. And then that makes you wonder, like, oh, are all his sesame seeds eyes? Yes. Yes, they are. That's the answer. Feeling all alone. And when this tablet dies, I'm gonna switch over to another one. And then we're gonna have a little bit of fun. FYP. And then, is there hair coming out of it? Oh, I like that. He's an alien burger. This is a new character of ours. He's called, his name is, Burgor. His name is Burgor. Burgor, okay? So his name is Burgor. And Burgor, came to, human world so that he can, experience all of humanity's great and wonderful, plentiful foods. And he found that they eat his children and his ancestors, but not his actual ones, just ones that represent them. And so this scares him, but he understands that this is the way of the humans, the human world. And so he doesn't cause chaos. Instead, he offers up an alternative. And the humans say, what, Burgor, what is your alternative? And he says, eat the rich. And they go, wait, what? And he goes, yep, just eat the rich. And then put it in like burgers. And pass that off as some good old meat. And you guys are good to go. You guys taste good. Didn't you know that? You guys taste real good. Like, you don't even taste like burgers taste. You guys taste like Fruity Pebbles inside of a burger. It's delicious with cheese and bacon, and you should try it. And then Burgor convinces the majority of the population to do so. And so they do. They eat the rich, and they eat anybody of a certain tax bracket that hasn't been giving back. Anybody that's been actually giving back and doing good, Burgor says, no, you should not eat them. They won't taste good at all. And people say, well, why is all of this? And he says, because the tainted life leads to delicious meat. That the good consume, so that there is no more taintedness in this world. And there is plentiful of it right now, and you need to consume. And Burgor then says, and also on top of it, you should have specials and promo codes. And give me a bite. Definitely give me bites. You should let me taste all of your products so that I know that they are up to standards. And then Burgor goes through a trial of this, and he allows humanity to have while he tries it, and he consumes a bunch, but he just needs enough. And so Burgor's getting his fill, and Phillips over here isn't worried. Because humanity did something to Phillips, and so now he's a chicken. And so his friends have gotten together, and they say, you know what? I agree with Burgor. Let's eat the rich. And so they eat the rich, and then once humanity's done eating the rich, which actually takes longer than one would think, because wow, it's a lot of food. And so they eat the rich and the wealthy, and you know, selfish bad people, and like car manufacturers and pharmaceutical makers and whatnot. They eat all of them, and anybody that claims like, oh, I was just doing my job, they eat them too. Um, and so then they have specials, and Burgor becomes really famous and becomes like the world hero, the human hero. And then at the end of it all, Burgor eats everybody. That's the end. Burgor eats everybody, but I won't say how. All right, now let's move Burgor over here. Thank you, Burgor. We love you. And of course, you can hire me for custom art and animations. Or if you need a joke or two generated for you, I highly recommend 40 Years Ago TV. I don't know, somewhere on archive.org. I'm not a comedian, of course, so, but you can try and hire me as one. And then, yeah, you can follow me here on my website, which is pretty dope. And then, or as people say today now, my website is totally cooked. Or oh wait, no, I'm on fire, or I'm firing. I don't know how that goes. Anyways, you can find me there or here. Right here on my live stream. It's not really a book. I want to let you guys know this. It's not really a book. But there are faces on there. I know it took a long time to get there, but we got there. I should have just turned off my stabilization. But I needed. Okay, so there's that, and then also let's turn that on for that, because that's what looks gorgeous. Is that right there? It really just makes it pop. Oh, and then I had that on symmetry, so I have to fix this now. See that's artist. So, you know. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. I don't know if I should color in Burgor. We're gonna call this guy Candon. His name is gonna be called Candon. This is Candon. So, Candon. His name is Candon. Whoops, I still have this in symmetry. And this is Burgor. Little Burgor. And then let's get rid of this. We don't need that. And then over here we have Master Shake. But he's not really, we can't call him a general. I was going to say general, but he doesn't have anything on him. Maybe we can put a general's badge on him. Whoops. However that's shaped. Something like that, like a little guy. Except it's like a ribbon. And he's number 1. He's Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula. Alright, so we're going to put Master Shake up here. Mr. Shake, and then we'll put this right here and we'll go man. That comma makes all the difference, everybody. If we didn't have that comma, then Arby's would still exist. So we gotta have that comma to make sure that Arby's stays non-existent. I heard last time, though, that they had the meats, but when I went in there, they didn't have any meat. They just had salad. It wasn't even being sold at the counter either. It was being sold out of a car in the back of the alley. Sometimes I think that it wasn't even an Arby's, but rather a Walmart. But who can be certain of that? Like, there are any telltale signs of where you're at? Location landmarkers? I don't think so. Those don't exist. Not in human world. Out in human world, things happen. Okay? Things exist. And that's our new cartoon series. It's called Human World. Things are just a little too human in Human World. I think that's going to be our catch slogan. Things are just a little too human in Human World. So check them out Friday nights. On Fox. Check them out on Just Watch. On Just Watch, so you know, like, where you can just watch it. I just wanted to draw in symmetry for a little bit more. This is a building. But what should we put at the top of the building? How about one of those antennae? Antennas. He said antenna's weird. I know, it's a trend. How can we market it off? Hashtags, maybe? Plush toys? Stickers? Redbubble? There we go. Now everybody's got the internet. Out in Human World, where things are human, and they make sense out in Human World. Provided by Dish Network, which just got absorbed by AT&T, which was just absorbed by Cinnabon, and that was just absorbed by Yo Mama. Alright, I think this looks nice. That's a nice Human World. Almost looks like a robot in a way. Like, his head could come up, and then, like, his balconies could be arms, and then his chest can transform into a McDonald's and provide me with a cheeseburger. Hey, look, like that one, like Burgor. Bergor lives right here. This is where Bergor lives. Bergor's like, yeah, I live in a fancy place. And then it pans over. And then we enter and we see a party. And it goes with this music that we're listening to right now. By l'amour, let the rhythm take you somewhere. Some more. And if you can't hear my music, that's on you, dog. You gotta open your spherical ear holes. Your spherical ear holes. Your flat ear holes. Your ear holes. You need to open up your ear holes. And just understand that I'm playing music. Alright, so what else should we draw? Should we draw music? Alright, this is my representation of music. There we go. That's art, everybody. I made art. Put me in a gallery. Not even my art, just me. Let's make that that thing from that movie. Oh, my tablet's gonna die. I'm gonna let it die too. That's how we're gonna end this live stream. Because then I'll hop over to my other tablet. I'm horrible at legs. Like trying to find out like the shape of how it should be. It's about to go off, everybody. Here we go. We got like a 45-second countdown. I just want to let everybody know out there that I love you. I'll miss you. I put you in my will, so you'll absorb all of my debt, and it should ruin your life. I appreciate you, and when you go to bury me, do so in an orderly fashion. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. A garbage can will suffice as well, but I would think that I've afforded just a little bit more in life than a garbage can. Maybe a wood chipper. Although I'm an animist, so I really don't want to like